Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to address some of the comments. I've received a number of supportive comments, um, relatable comments to my experiences as a Jehovah's Witness, but I do want to somewhat address some of the not so pleasant comments, um, reiterating my reasons for leaving the JW organization. My reason for leaving the JW, the Jehovah's Witness organization, was because I decided to walk by faith. I knew inside of me that something was wrong. I didn't want to believe it for many years, decades even, that something was wrong with the religion, its teaching, its practices, and the behaviors of the persons in the organization. I decided to do research on the organization and its teaching, and I found that there were a number of discrepancies in what the Jehovah's Witnesses teach and what they preach, what they teach, preach, and how they behave. I decided for myself, for my mental and physical health, to leave the Jehovah's Witness organization. For the commenters who are still active in the Jehovah's Witness organization and you're happy, I salute you. Continue on with your good work. I was not happy. I left. Plain and simple. I was not happy. I left. I no longer believe in its teachings based on the research that I conducted and that I found. I found that when I left the Jehovah's Witness organization, there were tons of people, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, who have experienced some of the same things that I have experienced, or who have gone through worse things than I have gone through within the organization. So I'm not alone. Before, it took me decades to leave the organization because I thought that I was alone. I thought that because I had that feeling that something was not right, that I was spiritually weak. I wasn't. That was God telling me this wasn't the right religion and to get out of her. So for the commenters, and this probably be the last time that I address it because, I feel as though I'm moving past the explanation point to my healing, but I'm at peace. I'm at peace. And if you're at peace, being a Jehovah's Witness, being an active Jehovah's Witness, following the governing body, following the elders, following the elderettes, and whoever else, I commend you. But that is your preference. And it's sad to feel as if, or to exploit your beliefs on someone else. We all are entitled, including myself, to have my own beliefs, to change my mind, to say this wasn't right for me, just like you guys have that option, that opportunity, without any type of discrimination, shunning, or whatever. So, with that in mind, this is a short video. I wish everyone nothing but happiness. But for me, I made the right decision to leave the Jehovah's Witness organization. For me. And I'm only bringing to you guys my experiences and my thoughts regarding the organization in hopes to help someone else. Everyone who desires to leave the Jehovah's Witness organization cannot immediately leave. They may have family, ties, friends. It may affect their home, their housing situation, their job, or whatsoever. But for those who are interested in leaving the organization or who have doubts, you're not alone. And that's the reason for this channel. That's the reason I believe for the other XJW witnesses, XJW channels, is to help and encourage you guys. Because for so long, before I became in contact with the XJW community, I felt hopeless. I felt hopeless. I felt that I wasn't measuring up to Jehovah's standards. I felt as if I wasn't good enough. And the whole time, I I am good enough and I was good enough. I put undue pressure on myself as an active Jehovah's Witness that I shouldn't have done. It placed me in a mental spiral. And the my entire reason for being a Jehovah's Witness was to serve and please Jehovah. And how can I please Jehovah if I'm not happy? If I'm made in his image and he's a happy God and I'm serving him and I know I'm doing the best that I can and I'm not happy. It just wasn't adding up. I'm not going to just go on a religion spill, but it wasn't adding up. So I left the organization because I didn't believe in it. I was just going through the motions, the sad, miserable emotions of being a Jehovah's Witness. And I refused to go on antidepressant medications because I'm tied to an organization that cannot fulfill me, that has not fulfilled me, that I do not believe in their teachings. I do not believe in going out into the ministry bothering people. Everyone is entitled to believe what they want to believe as long as they do not hurt other people. That's my philosophy. So, on that note, until next time, take care, you guys.